Represento las calles de mi tierra, mi bandera, ay, mi bandera, Puerto Rico y todos los latinos, sonamos donde quiera.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Jedi Network here on the YouTube side of the platform on X, and as we are live on the playback as well. What is going on, everyone? It is Thursday night, and we are live here for TNA Impact Zone. Tonight, we got a nice crew. Of course, on the YouTube side, I got PGH Chris, and on the playback side, PGH Chris along with Chef Dan. Let me go right over to PGH Chris, and then we'll hit to Chef Dan. What's up, Chris?
What up? What up? Yes, I'm here. I'm ready. TNA. They got some things in the card are all right tonight. I'm excited here, getting ready for their TV deal. Last few tapings of the year, I believe, are in El Paso, which it works out right. They're going to El Paso, and then in January they're going to Dallas. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think it should be a good show tonight.
Absolutely. Let's show us some love. Chef Dan is in the building. They're Michelin star. Chef Dan with the hot takes from the kitchen right to the wrestling world. What's up, Chef? A hot year off indeed. And don't forget, we got an announcement. We're going to be doing our year-end rewards coming up. Don't know exactly the date and time. We're going to set them up.
I was going to talk.
We did it last year
earlier.
Yeah, we're going to do it. I don't know. I kind of want to do it. We'll talk about the fair. I think I want to do it after Christmas or in between there, whatever.
I originally wanted to do it after
the year off and see what happens. Okay, we will set up a time. I want to see if I get everyone from our channel that's participated in wrestling that's been on screen, to give their takes, or even if they won't be able to come on screen, at least send me their. We're gonna break down categories. I want to do it by brands. Like when I mean, WWE's one, NXT's another, TNA, and All Elite Wrestling. I want to do that there, and then we could probably have some fun with the whole wrestling scope.
Yeah, kind of like something we did something similar like that to like last year. Yeah,
we did that last year.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. We got the Jedi Awards coming up, as I'm gonna call them. So, everyone got their award shows coming up. So yes, be on the lookout. I'm excited for that one. That's always one of my favorite type of videos to make at the end of the year. So because we get to really talk about the whole year. So I'm excited to do that.
And of course, this is our last live stream on the playback. As of tomorrow, playback at 6 p.m. will not exist. They told us they won't be here. They're not gonna show up, and they're gone. And of course, thank you, Kick, but no thank you. We pass on the popularity and all that other stuff. Without no soliciting, Kick. We appreciate it.
We don't need Kick.
Thank you, but no thank you. So yeah, this is gonna be the last here on playback, but we ask you to come join us on the Rumble app, because on the Rumble app we're gonna do the same exact thing that we do on the playback, just the same format. We've been doing it anyway, simulcasting, and now we're gonna see if we can get away with Kick on that. If not, then we'll kick them out. So absolutely, man. By the way, I want to say thank you to YouTube.
That is a fire. That is a nice
anniversary. The back says 20 years in the business. That was cool. I got that in the mail today. I wasn't even surprised. I came home from work and there it is. I'm like, oh wow, that's a nice perks there, partner perks rewards there. All right, good. I know last time they sent, what is it? They had Chipotle on them.
Chipotle, and they send that thing behind you a couple months back.
Yes.
Couple
back the Hollywood.
They send a couple things.
I missed out on the lamp. I wanted to get that lava lamp, the YouTube lava lamp. And stuff like that. Cool. But it was, that's one of the rewards of being a partner with YouTube. You know, 20,000 subscribers strong, and we're trying to get to that 30,000. So yeah, if you're on the YouTube platform, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Everyone on X. So let's get right into talking some TNA, man. We got Dani Luna versus Indi Hartwell. I believe that's a hardcore match, if I'm not mistaken, or there is a stipulation on that match between those two ladies. Redundant, but who needs to come out on top?
It has to be Indi Hartwell, bro. It has to be Indi Hartwell. She has the most. We talk about this day and day on TNA reviews, watch-alongs, weekly wrestlings. This division does not have anybody strong, and I'm going to keep emphasizing this until the day they put the championship on somebody in TNA that is actually going to help build that division up. That is
dog collar match. Sorry, I'm
no, yeah, okay. Oh, dog collar. Okay, I still think Indi needs to win that match. This company right now in the Knockouts division does not have that star, that guy, that girl in a sense. They don't, the men's, right? You have Santana, you have Leon, you have Frank, you have a bunch of people you could quote unquote make the face of your main event scene. The Knockouts division struggling. I mean, they focus more on their tag team, really, it seems like, than they do on their Knockouts singles titles. So I think Indi needs to win. She has one of the more big names. She's more reputation wise. Obviously she's been with WWE. She's doing a lot of indie stuff. She's the House of Glory Women's Champion. So I think she needs to win this match, and they need to build her up as a legit contender for the Knockouts title, because I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to say this again. They're scared to put the damn title on Tessa. So if you want a credible baby face, because as you know, you went to the Performance Center when Indi's there. She's super over with the fans. Have her build her up. Have her be the face of your Knockouts division, and see where that goes until, you do want to put the title on Tessa and, have a heel run that division at some point.
All right. Chef, you want to jump in on this, or you want me to go? All right. I agree with what you were saying, but your babyface is a champion currently right now, Ying Ying Lee. Knowing the bookers and Dreamer and Hunter, and they're gonna go. I think tonight Dani Luna is the favorite in this dog collar match because that's gonna set up like kind of a number one contenders, probably going into your AMC debut or the Genesis Premium Live event pay-per-view, because they consider that one as a pay-per-view. So I think it's going to be Dani Luna favorite, because I think they like the babyface heel perspective.
And I agree.
And yes, we'll be doing the recap on YouTube.
No, you're good. Real quick, Chef, before you go. I also agree with that. But who's a heel that's okay? So when they do eventually decide to take that title off Ying Ying Lee, I mean, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Dani Luna, kind of a two-parter. Who is a heel that you could see take that title off Ying Ying Lee realistically? And do you see Dani Luna possibly beating her if she beats Indi and gets that title shot?
Go
ahead, Chef. Because I understand the babyface and heel stuff, but again, I don't. They don't really have that. They book a lot of their fucking knockouts like baby faces, bro. Tessa and Victoria are the only real heels on that. That's why because I understand that Tommy likes to do that, and in logical sense, that does make sense, baby face versus heel. But I don't know who you have to fill that spot. So by that logic alone, I could see Dani Luna beating Indi. I could agree with that. That's fair. Go ahead, Chef.
I think it's going to be Dani Luna because over Indi currently right now, because Dani Luna's been there for a few years with subculture, sticking around, putting in the work. I think there's a lot of fan base that are behind the Dani Luna, and I think maybe that's probably is her time where they're going to give her opportunity to see what And again, it's not that we're trying to shot or take a title off of Ying Ying Lee. She just got it, but you gotta put that in the back of your mind and ask those questions, especially with all the investment we went through Mike Santana.
Mm-hmm.
And look how quickly he lost that. The title was removed from him.
That's why I think anything's possible at this point.
Anything is possible with TNA. And the way Tommy has this fixation that the babyface has to struggle and they have to go through some hard times. And he thinks that they think he's booking himself in the ECW, when he's going to lose 60,000 times to the Sandman and to Raven. And he thinks everyone has to do the same thing in TNA currently right now. No, not everyone. Strike while the iron is hot. So I don't know. Chef, I'm sorry. I went a little too long.
Yeah, me too. My bad.
Good one. That's true.
I agree.
Point.
Mm-hmm. I would fucking hope so.
All right.
I like that.
Well, you make good points there, Chef, on those with the credible heels and all that there. I really that was a real good elaboration on that as well. Right now, M by Elegance, Maggie Lee is not ready yet. We see there's a lot of great potential in her, but she's months, maybe a year away. The same thing with she just came on the scene with TNA with Mila Moore. Keep an eye on her. Still just fresh into the company. As there's some young, they're not there yet. Like you said, the importance of Ash by Elegance. Her retiring really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
At least the heel side. You have Luke. You have George the Iceman. With her as a manager. I wish they would bring another female strong present veteran in that role, but she's not. I don't think they will. But that would have been a nice opportunity there for a heel to come out. That's why it's important for them to continue to work with NXT, like it or not. They need some ladies to breathe down Ying Ying Lee's neck. You could have some great matches with Ying Ying Lee and Lola Vice. They have the martial art background, or even Carmen Petrovic. She's not really working right now in NXT. I know people don't like to see the NXT wrestlers possibly winning the opportunity for gold and all that stuff, but it's still reps and television time where that title is going to be seen on both brands. That's a win-win.
Yeah, no, I agree. A little bit to Chef's point too, right? And I didn't even think of that till now, right? Ash by Elegance, her importance was she was very important. I mean, she really was the only heel kind of in that world title scene. I think I think this is their chance to maybe build somebody like a Maggie Lee, because obviously I would think we would both agree that she has the more potential than H by Elegance than Heather.
Yes.
But I just I don't know. Is she too green? Does she not have the mics? You know, because Ash might not be the greatest on the mic, but she talks on the mic. She's she's one of the only ones in that group that really does. So ever since she's been out of the group, the concierge has been doing it. So that's my only thing, is how can they build somebody like Maggie Lee? And I hope they do. But yeah, I like that. I like that. I don't know what they're gonna do with Rosemary. She doesn't, she's badass. I really like her. Another one who I think could be a cool here is Killer Kelly. I mean, what really is she going on? Does she have anything going on? If she's gonna
She's
resign, is
resigning.
she doing
is she negotiating, and I think she's gonna resign.
I assume, or something?
I think she's one of those that looks like this. Her and her husband both. I think they're going to stay with TNA. Their contract was up, and again, that's why. And it's about to start. I'll bring the guest of honor on in a second. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that ongoing. Yes. Yeah, and also, that's why certain storylines, certain talents don't have their current title, because they got to make sure they resign with the company.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. And we're live, guys. So we're live here. We come watch along. Our final night on the playback. Of course. Is it loud enough, guys? You need me to bring the volume up or down? Let me know.
I think it's fine.
All right. Just want to make sure. Thank you for everyone watching us on X. Thank you. Appreciate you guys on Rumba, Twitch, YouTube, Truvo. Appreciate you all. I understand why they did this, a retirement match for JDC, but
I do not want to see BD in a match tonight.
Unfortunately, he's going to be there.
Oh, I know.
What are your thoughts on Kazarian on the lowrider? I mean,
I thought it was
again disconnect. That should have been Mike Santana coming in that lowrider.
Yeah, but it's heel. I saw it as like a heel thing.
Okay.
Like him mocking Mike Santana. He just took his championship. Now he's kind of taking his, not his thing, but his thing that he likes to pay tribute to. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to give Frankie the benefit of the doubt too much.
Yeah, that was bug. That was crazy when he punched him in the mouth. All right, we go. TNA about to start.
This is my destiny.
Cross the line. Let's go.
Cross the line.
Listen to that crowd already before it even starts. They haven't even showed it, and you can hear them. They're much more live than Orlando. My God, we were.
You guys were fucking dead.
I think we were ready. We were getting ready for the turkey. Man, we looked like we were in Nashville or Pittsburgh. How dull we
Dude,
were.
Guess who Denise just had on her show?
I know, Ariel Helwani.
How?
She was copying Jungle Boy maneuvers. All right, it's Kazarian. That's right, the King speech. Mira, Frankie. You know what I meant? You know, I said this. I said this earlier. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. I would have loved to see, as a sign of solidarity with all the wrestling companies, everyone sends their world champion, and before John Cena comes out, they're in the walkway with their titles on their shoulders, and John Cena passes through them into the ring. All wrestling companies, NWA, Cena, Olive Branch with AEW with Samoa Joe. He did a salute to John Cena last night, and NXT World Champion is gonna be in the building anyway. You know, you're gonna have your AAA, even CMLL, Claudio. That would have been a nice gesture, but you know, that would have been a nice celebration of pro wrestling. Takahashi, well, is it? Who want to take a shit? Who's the IWGP World Champion?
Takeshita.
Takeshi, take a shit. Yeah. Mira culero. The tortas. All they gotta do is just stand there with their titles and have John Cena like kind of like, you know, they're champions and he's the Hall of Champions. He's walking down the Hall of Champions of all the wrestling companies. That would be a nice look, but then you probably piss someone off that you didn't invite MLW or GCW, and you know.
Oh my God, nobody gives a shit about those companies. Nobody watches MLW.
Maybe they want to respect the craft there too, you know, bring some arroz con andule.
Nobody watched that shit either. If you like rice and beans, by all means, that's your fucking show. Jared Diaz is coming to my city right down the street. I might go to that show. Shout out to Jared.
American. What's going on, Heather?
Heather, I only watched Jacob Fatu matches in MLW. I never watched an actual show. I watched a little bit of MJF when he was there, but not much.
I was trying to get into it, but they stopped airing it on wherever I was watching it before. And I'm like, damn, it's hard. It was hard for me to find. I'm like, I was trying to get into it.
It's on YouTube. They do
the
shows. They do the shows on their YouTube channel.
Oh, I didn't know that because they were on a channel on cable. Oh, MLW. I think this guy was there. Kaz, not the other one. Enzo was in MLW for a little bit. The Microman and all that. I was like, oh damn. And then they stopped showing it on TV. I was trying to get into it.
I can't get into it, man.
I was trying to give it a shot, but then they went away. And as I didn't think about YouTube. Like NWA. Oh, here we go.
Come on, why isn't the crowd more electric?
Let's go. There he goes. We almost got the same dog. I didn't show you. He took his picture of his dog. I was like, damn, I got the same dog. Mine's just dog. It's like, oh shit. Look at mine. Oh, a steel cage next week. All right, we got Mike Santana coming out here. You know, I put there you go. He's coming through the crowd. There you go. Oh, he called him a culero. She said, shut your damn mouth, culero. Culero. That's the asshole chant, Chef, if you were wondering. Who?
I'm pretty sure that's the area code down there.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
Ese español está matadito.
Shut up.
What's that title over there?
You suck.
That's right. Let's go, Mike, and stomp his head. Someone forgot to tell the lady behind her Halloween's over. Ooh, a steel cage match. Team TNA versus Team NXT. Mira, pendejos. Did he mention Darby Allin? Or Sting? Which one?
He's been listening.
Uh-huh. Oh. Genesis.
If he loses that, I think he's going to the E.
I think so too. That doesn't work, brother. Something tells me AJ Styles is going to show up on the 15th.
Yeah, we all three of us got to see him at Slam, so I'm fine. I got to see him in a TNA ring in 2025.
And you sang along his song.
I marked out. That's the reason he got me into that shit.
I don't know, Mike. I don't trust this company. I trust you. I'm 100% behind you, but I don't trust this company putting the trigger back on that title on you, pal. I got to see it. I'm not doubting you. You're a champ. You are a champ, but I don't trust the company right now.
Right. It's not Mike I don't trust. It's fucking Tommy Dreamer.
Where's why don't they tell him not to wear that hat?
If you know, you know. That's fucking crazy.
If you know, you know. Hard to kill. Yeah, I missed that Steven Seagal pay-per-view. That might be Friday. That might be February. They might bring Hard to Kill. Under Siege. Out for Justice. What's the other Steven Seagal movies that they use? TNA uses that. I'll tell you, that graphic on Dani Noon again looks freaking dope. That was her best picture ever. That was CGI or whatever, AI. Yeah, it looks great. 6-man scramble match. Jake something, Cedric, Ryan Nemeth,
my guy
Wesley
Ryan,
or Desmond, Ryan Nemeth, and then some other guy there.
He's my guy on X.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't trust this, Chris and Chef. Why I say with Genesis, you still got Nemeth running around with the other half of the damn car.
Oh, don't fucking remind me.
Oh, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Speaking of bad whips, if you're feeling insecure, freshen yourself up with our sponsor, Dude Wipes, keeping you fresh both inside and outside the ring. The official sponsor of the Sports Jedi Network, Dude Wipes.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up, kid.
He's part of human resources. Oh, high rises. Oh, okay. I don't know. HR. What do you know? Human resources.
Damn.
Oh, another deadbeat dad. Oh, somebody having daddy issues here from Sachs. Here's the one thing I have a little bit of a disconnect. Alexis King. He better not beat Matt Cardona tonight. Because he lost to fucking Cheyenne Hill on Tuesday night.
That is true.
LFG clown.
The guy that fucking spends his time in the dark web rather than training in the ring.
No. I have an issue.
No, I agree.
Me not DDP. Let me lower this. Hold on.
How did TNA use that music? Holy shit.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. But then he wants to take away from that stigma of being an Italian mobster boss. I mean, I like where you're coming from, but I don't know. DDP versus Raven. What? I missed this. I never seen this.
I never understood how DDP got away with that theme.
Yeah, right. That was so That was so taken with chords and everything.
Dude, it sounds like just like smells like Teen
Nirvana,
Spirit.
Like Teen Spirit. That's exactly what that was.
His WCW one was literally identical.
But it still was nice.
Self high five. Oh my God, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Better than anything that Def Rebel.
You could get away with that shit back then. Now everything's taking it at all. That's all like.
But here's the one thing though I gotta say. Back in the day, they used to use commercial songs like Man in the Box. Even before that, Donna Summer's Hot Stuff used to come out. Lex Luger used to come out to Donna Summer's Hot Stuff. Seek and Destroy by Sting with Metallica. That's yeah. They it's been synonymous. They used to, even before Paul Heyman and oh look at that, I took that. Look at that, that's brutal. Yeah.
You know, Trish Stratus was Lil Kim.
Even before that, Junkyard Dog used to come out to the Queen. Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh, yeah.
I believe in WrestleMania 1. Eye of the Tiger by Hulk Hogan.
They still got a little bit of that now, but it's rare.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's showing them an Iron Survivor. Oh, hell yeah. They did that. The great thing they did with the Tarzan song for Jungle Boy. That 80s Tarzan song. Everybody likes that.
Everybody likes the final countdown, too, for Bryan Danielson.
The final countdown for Journey. Yeah. That costs money, though, now to use it. But oh, she's gone now. Right, Dixie Carter is no longer there. It's Anthem Sports Entertainment that has that. Yeah, we had a lot of different things here. That's why I was telling Chef Dan, we needed to do a review of the show like in the middle of the week. We're going to have to, because there was a lot to cover. And then Saturday, I don't know if we're going to have enough time to cover everything that's happened from Iron Survivor into NXT, even Monday Night Raw, because it made no sense when NXT did this Tuesday.
I agree 100%.
They're doing that. You should have just let whoever's going to win the Iron Survivor should have won. I mean, this Fatal 4-Way on Tuesday should have just won the Iron Survivor.
Exactly.
Not even bother with Javon Evans.
Should have been Joe Hendry.
But I actually would have liked Leon Slater, to be honest with you. Hey, those two guys got the All-Star Award for Carlos Silver, Tom Hannafin and Matt Ringwald. Good job for you guys, man. Oh, here's Cardona. He's always ready. He was always ready, and good thing he even packed an extra pair of underwears when he took on LA Knight. He already pooped his pants.
I'm still here.
He's so complete, he even pooped his pants. Whoa, no, poo. Uh-huh. Well, here's what I said about that. Chef, I think when he does return to the WWE, I think he will. His first promo is gonna address that. I think his first time on the microphone will be him saying, "No, that was correct." And I think he did that because John Cena's tournament. They remember Zack Ryder for the tournament. But I think his first promo. No, I used to be known by a name. No, I am Matt Carter, the complete Matt Cardona, and all that. And I think that's where he's gonna make his introduction if he returns back to the WWE and I think he'll come back as Matt Cardona. I think so, because remember, I think 2 weeks earlier he wrestled as Matt Cardona on NXT television. Yeah, you see. Radio 1 is one of the best music in my opinion. I like this one though. Always Ready. This one, I like this one that he has. He's in great shape too. Yeah. I'll tell you, I mean, talk about it. That was the best thing to happen him getting canned from the WWE, to be honest with you. He made money on the indies and he found his love of his life. But if he wouldn't have that, he probably would have been Yeah, he probably would have been on SmackDown or Raw getting his junk grabbed by Natalya. Lexus King here working hard. That's the thing, man. Now I can't see Lexus King now as a viable threat after what happened on this Tuesday. It's like I got him down. I pegged him down at Dante Chen level. Oh, Drew and Mike Cardona. Wow. And they could tell some stories there if they were to do it on the WWE umbrella. They'll tell some good stories. Yeah. Cardona's a good storyteller. Cardona, I like, you know what I like about Mike Cardona's mindset? He said it on different podcasts and stuff. He could go and work anywhere, any production, any promotion, anywhere. He doesn't have to go and win. You don't mind as long as they pay, as long as the check clears or the money in his fanny pack comes back a little more full than when he got there. You don't mind to put his shoulders on the mat for 3. I love when he says that. Oh, that was what a crap weasel move by Lexus King. I wonder though, Cardona has so many side hustles, including the action figure brand. I wonder if he would make him back off. Maybe that's why he hasn't signed. Because you don't think they will want to get him and Chelsea back on TV, do something, especially with the mixed tag team titles around, and there's rumors that they really are enjoying what that's bringing. Then I might not just keep it for AAA. But maybe that takes away from his, like you said, maybe from his work, from his business. Yes, he does. He does. I wouldn't do it. He got a YouTube channel with Myers, their action figure brand, and their podcast. But he said he's tired of grinding in the indies like that. He mentioned it too. He gets tired. He's just turning 40, I believe.
Bro, that's just a hobby. That's just a hobby, first off. And you know how many other people have their. He could still do that MB with WWE. You know how many times Zelina Vega still does her streaming? She's a big streamer. She loves streaming the anime video games. She still does that. And Vince, it's not Vince. You're allowed to do other shit. So I think even if he wants to do WWE, he could still do his thing with Myers.
Oh, Radio Silence.
Oh, yeah, dude. No way.
Ah. All right.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. The action figures are with Pro Wrestling Tees. Right.
But I still think even if he does the action figures, he can still work with the WWE.
I mean, Mattel makes action figures. They're with the WWE.
Would it be a contract of inflicts? As long as he's not doing the same exact prototype of the toys, I don't think his action figures look anything like the Mattels.
That's a tough one. I don't know too much about that.
Oh, look at this. Here's Macklin. But you know what? I like him in TNA though, because he's still on TV. He helps part of a big company, and they're working with the WWE. You're going to see him on television, and he can still do his independent stuff. TNA is actually the best spot for Cardona, to be honest with you. I'm actually happy he stuck around and stood around. He just wasn't, we thought it was a small little deal and he's gone. No, I'm glad he stuck around.
No, he's on the roster. He's a TNA wrestler. He's an indie guy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying Mattel to absorb Cardona. No, keep it separate. But I don't know if he's working with, it would be a conflict of interest with the company. I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't. If I Cardona, I wouldn't let Mattel. Unless if Mattel is going to buy his company for a lucrative deal with both him and Myers are going to make a killer, then that's different. But I don't think so. Because that's how Mark, right, Chef. If you refresh my memory, that's how Mark Cuban became, right. He started a .com and sold it, and that's how he became a billionaire. Yeah, I mean, Cardona could do the same thing with Myers. They could, maybe they. I'm not saying they will, but I'll give you an example. Recent history. Raj Giri. He started Wrestling Inc. A couple many years ago. That was a very popular. He sold it. He made his money. He sold his brand to and now they Wrestling. They don't do the podcast no more with the review and all that stuff, but they're still around doing wrestling scoops. For someone else owned it. They bought it he made a lucrative money company, and then he did something. He did almost something similar. I think he's working with Eric Bischoff and stuff like that on the podcast. And I don't know if he's part of 83 Weeks, but something along those lines. He made a lot of money with selling Wrestling Inc. I mean, I can see Cardona. I don't think he will, but he really loves what he's doing. But if there's a chance they give him a lucrative offer, shoot, he might. There you go. There you go. That's a good one. He's got options. Yes, and you know what thing about the action figure business though, it kind of sucks because now the kids really don't play with them more. It's mostly now this damn adults are the one that collecting them just to have it on the shelf. It's not like the kids wanted to get them and let's play with them. Maybe the 5-year-olds, 5 to 7-year-olds, and then most of them, my little nephews, I was looking like 3 years old, got a freaking tablet, like. Mm-hmm. The fun of opening and actually, yeah, I agree with you on that one. And there's big money on it too. That's probably why Cardona loves that. Yeah, like right now on my shelf, I've got the Captain Marvel, Shazam from when I was a kid. I have it there. I haven't opened it. I mean, it's not the same like my son got me a couple years ago, but it's the one I had as a kid. It's big. I haven't opened it. That's in mint condition. Now my next one I want to collect is Christopher Reeve Superman. They respect each other, and it showed it. Yeah, respect each other. Yes, and Zaya. Look at this. Look at Robert Stone. Look at him looking like a cheap pimp. Yeah, she's an up and comer. That's Mila Moore, Chef. She's gonna be good, but she's not there yet. She's just she's gonna be good for the company in a few years. Oh, here we go, Chef. Here we go. There you go, Chris. She answered your question because she hasn't decided to go for that woman knockout title.
Boom. There you go. That gives me a reason. I know there were a reason why, Tessa, but thank you for giving the TV audience a reason. Oh my God, I thought that just said Nyla Rose.
Oh, look at that. I'll take a bite out of that. All right, Pink. These two young ladies are from the UK, Hudson and Grace. They're with the UK, young up and comers as well. You see them on Explosion. They work well. I seen them wrestle. They of course they're knockouts. They're more tag team knockouts that they need on that company. They're gonna develop them. Oh, look who's there, Chris. It's our favorite guy, the concierge.
Let's go. I want to interview him. He'd be the first interview in character. It'd be fucking awesome.
I heard I have a hard time getting invested in these two because they're booked so intimately, and I don't know if it's a visa thing or what. Yeah, fair. They're working on becoming residents maybe here to the company.
Elegance, baby. Residence. Call me C by Elegance. I want to join. If I ever interview the concierge, I'm asking him, can I join? Can I be C by Elegance?
No, he's in search. He's in search for an M by a male elegance.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I know you're in search for an elegance.
Send it out.
I could be C by Elegance. I will if we interview him, I will dead ass C by Elegance.
But throw him a tweet. He answers tweets back. He always answers my tweets. So hit him back.
I will right now.
Yeah. And that's Maggie right there.
What is this at? George Iceman?
Yeah, George the Iceman. What's in the box? All right, this is what in glow is this? You know what? They have to do this type of wrestling because with the current knockout tag team knockout champions, they do this kind of plunder and this kind of. You missed on the high five, ladies. Come on, you're supposed to be a tag team. There's the bell. Damn, that was a nice looking. All right, Tiffany Stratton. Man, she's tattooed even in the back of her calves. My goodness. That's not elegantly. Boy, that side headlock, man. There was a lot of hip action in that side headlock from Ben. Oh, we got Heather. Or I mean, actually, men by Elegance taking on Hudson, Harley Hudson. What the hell happened? Oh, the referee saw that though. That was a bad one. That was a little bad one. That wasn't that great. That wasn't that great. All right, let's see Myla Grace here. Let's see her with the hot tag from Grace. We got Elegance and Grace. I wonder. Canadian Destroyer transition or Code Red, whatever you want to call it. There's so many names to that damn same move. Mexican Destroyer, Canadian Destroyer, Code Red, Code Blue. Oh, look at this. Conciliere. they Oh, that was a good save. I didn't expect her to come out of nowhere with that. Oh, damn.
Elegance.
Oh, shit. You know what? I didn't. That was cool. Where's the Conciliere? He still got the he got the box still on his head.
Oh gosh.
Great camera work.
Elegance, baby, elegance. Elegance, damn it. Oh my god. H, you are so fun.
The injury report. Let's see who's injured.
They put random people on there for no reason.
I know.
It's so funny.
Oh, damn.
What?
He probably had a booking.
Oh, as long as it wasn't fucking GCW.
Oh, he played the same 3 chords.
Probably.
He said he's gonna get an enema. He's getting an enema. Stacks just punch him. He's at whack. He sold that really good. Look at him. Or either that or Stacks really make him sold the stars. Well, that's the main event. Woman dog collar match. Mira sistema. Yeah, they're gonna get a new member. Anyone you could think of? Is someone outside the company, or is it Matt Cardona just sliding in there?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. Oh, now we gotta watch BDE wrestle.
Ugh. TNA.
I don't want to watch.
You still vote for Cedric. BDE. They can convince his renewal. Mets, I got 3 of us right now. Hold on. I'll get you a little bit later right now. Because it gets a little tough to talk with amongst a crowd, big crowd. I will bring you on in a minute. I'll bring you on a little later. Is there a slap up here? Yeah, look at that. Did it mean that the ring gets smaller?
No, the ring got smaller. That shit got smaller, bro.
Is that Conan? Hold on.
Yo, I will never forget him.
Look at our truth.
Yo, you guys ever see it? You guys ever see when Conan pointed the gun at I forget who it was. It might have been Spike at the time or whoever it was. They're like, don't shoot him. And Conan was like, sorry, I'm like the American police. I shoot first and then I ask the questions. And then he said that in the middle of TNA TV. And as a kid, I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? And he chased him in the middle of the ring. I think it was Spike Dudley. I gotta fact check that.
Oh, look at that. Cardino, he was alive.
That was hysterical.
Look at that house they had, though. TNA wish they could have that house again. That's what I want to see with this TV deal. I want to see the houses look like that. Or at least the lighting. A Universal Studios. And you know what? My pride and my dumbass didn't want to go to these. Because we were offered a lot of these tickets when I lived here. It's like, I don't want to go to that crap.
I wish.
I was very, I admit it. I was prideful. Like, I don't want to watch that crap.
That was me with the 2.0 era of NXT. I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. It ain't the black and gold I remember.
They used to, and
then I missed out on a couple
all the time. The meet and greets used to be in my wife's job in the Best Buy. All the meet and greets. They got to meet again. My sons.
Oh, for TNA back then?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They met AJ Styles.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mickey James. You name it. And I didn't. Okay. I didn't give a crap. I didn't want to go and like, yeah, come meet them. They're not my favorite. They're not my top cup coffee. Dumbass of mine. Now I'm like, I want to meet them. I want to talk to them. Now, yeah, okay. Now look at that. Abyss. AJ Styles tonight. Look at that. He put an AJ Styles. Rich Homie Swan. Yo, Francis sold that. The way he just fell down. Because AJ Francis acted like an asshole to the referee. So the referee, yeah, she turned around and closed her eyes. Like, I ain't gonna see nothing. And that's why he hit him. I don't remember. Oh shit. I know she did, but she looked great. Like, physically, she looked great. Like, whoa. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she got hit with a roll of quarters. There you go. Thank you, Max, for rejogging my memory. Why is it? I think he's gonna say, "Can I borrow $1?" The way he has his hand on her shoulder, let me get $1. Like the Sandman asking me for a Newport. There you go. You went in the ring with Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that was
Now he's flying coach.
Oh,
Omega. Oh. Man, he got Suge Knight. Ah.
Oh my God.
What's going on, Edgar? Nah. Why is this clown in here?
There's a fucking clown, bro. I can't stand him. No one wants to take pictures with you, bro.
We didn't get Jake Something's entrance. I love that entrance. And Ryan Nemeth.
Ryan Nemeth didn't get a fucking entrance, but this clown did.
But did we get this guy an entrance? I don't want to see BED entrance. It was so generic and dumb. Comes out with a phone.
You're telling me I can't vibe out to my man Ryan Nemeth, but oh my God.
Here we go.
Where's Zach Wentz? I like Wesley, but oh my God.
Desmond Xavier, you know what? I wouldn't mind him going against Leon Slater for that.
That'd be fucking title. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Real too soon, BDE, bro.
Yeah, they got that
He's my
YouTube
big
wrestler's curse.
He better not fucking win, bro.
I wouldn't want to see Jake Something get fed to Leon Slater. No, I don't want that. I wouldn't mind this guy. I like Jason Hodge. I really do. I think he's really athletic, man. This kid is really athletic. Hell of a shortstop, I'll tell you that much. I still think it is White Owl. I think the X Division has a special. Look at Tasha Steele. Somebody get that man a Pepto-Bismol tablet. Mustafa Ali walking around like he got bubble guts. Look at Ryan Nemeth. Look at Ryan Nemeth. Any chance Ryan Nemeth wins this? Like a sneak, like a crap weasel? Oh, damn. The resident turkey. He's a jive turkey.
I am not a turkey. Hit him! Yes! Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, what a super kick. They got 2 out of 2. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, that was a nice combination. Super kick into a German.
There we go.
This Real is interesting matchup right here. This is a good one. Here we go. Cedric and Desmond. This is cool. Let's see. See, here's the thing. They could do their stunts and flips and finishers, but you have 4 other people to break the pin. where you don't have to wait for them to kick out at 2 from moves that they don't, oh my goodness. Damn, look at Jake something. He's out there, damn, shoulder tackling everybody. Look at this monster. Oh, that was nice. What's his name? Jake something. Good job. I always enjoy TNA as well, Sherry. Always enjoy TNA. TNA is one of our best, our favorite. You can always check out our interviews with all the TNA talent that we have on our platform as well. We're going to start getting those talents back on our channel to have that conversation, have those. We'll be getting them soon in the near future. Wait for the Christmas year and the holiday season, and we'll start bringing some of the wrestlers.
Yeah, hopefully before Genesis. Yeah.
Hopefully Matt Hardy his wife don't run out of gas. Ooh. This dude just did that on Jake something? You really? Seriously? Look at that little kid.
Come on, Ryan.
Come on, Ryan. Neck breakers. Look at this. Oh, a little Rick Rude neck breaker there. Okay. Nice. Oh. Look at him taking it to the turkey. What a chop. What a chop. Snap bear. Drop kick. All right, here's Jason Hodge. Oh, right into no. Good roll up by Desmond.
Ooh.
All right, Cedric. All right, Cedric. I don't think, knowing what we know, Dragon School. I don't see Cedric leaving TNA either.
No, I don't.
He's getting TV time. Yeah. They're not even being featured anymore. Like they're hurt in the situation. Oh, he said, enough with this flippy floppy. I'm just gonna power slam you, body slam you. See, typical body slam can do a lot of damage. Come on. Yeah, look at that. Toss him like a sack of shit. Oh, damn. What a short arm clothesline. That's a funny on commentary. What's he gonna tag? I thought he was looking for someone to tag. Are they in a tag team, Jake? Oh. He does look like Hercules Hernandez. Yes, he does. I've said that. Yeah, he looks just like Hercules Hernandez. He needs the chain. He needs the chain and wet the hair a little more with a little more Jerry curl. Even though he doesn't have the Jerry curl, Heather, but he does look like Hercules Hernandez. He does. He does. But I remember that WrestleMania 3 match. You could say two out of the 4 round Rushmores in that ring.
You could argue 3.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Because I got Frankie Kazarian as one of those Mount Rushmores.
I'm trying to think of another homegrown guy I could put for my 4th. Because if not, I would say Frankie. But
because you could Eric Young, but I think
no.
I just got him a little more higher in the tadpole. Frankie Kazarian. Because even me, when I wasn't watching, I knew that Kazarian was Mr. TNA. Like I knew about Kazarian.
I'm gonna say overall, I'm gonna say these 3 and Kurt.
Okay. I agree with Samoa and AJ. I didn't know too much about Christopher Daniels. I hear his name mentioned a lot.
Bobby Roode. Oh wait, no, fuck yeah. If we're talking about homegrown, yeah, my Mount Rushmore is these 3 and Bobby Roode. Absolutely, Bobby Roode was fucking him in his during his world title run. Oh my god, long hair Bobby Roode was so good. Dude, yeah, him and James Storm. Yeah, Bobby Roode's definitely.
Mike Tenay, the professor. I mean, you got one hour. I'll put it like that. Oh, Kirk Angle. But he wasn't homegrown.
No, if I'm talking homegrown, it's those 3 and Bobby Roode. Right.
Or the 4. Hey ho!
Come on, Ryan.
Oh damn! Nice, good sell by Wesley there. I have to call him Wes. I can't get him used to.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I watched him.
I will, Des. I will. I'll get it. But I've seen your career as Wes and in person, so I'll get it right.
Come on, Ryan, get your ass back in there.
Oh.
I swear to God, BD, you better not win this fucking match.
Was that JJ Walker in the front row? Oh my goodness. Oh. Beautiful. Look at Ryan.
Yes, get in there. Get in there. Oh my God, pin this clown.
Yeah! What a clothesline. Come on, Ryan Nemeth.
Come on.
Pin him. Oh. He's Maki Marta Sharday. Come on, famous sir. Oh, DDT.
Hit him now. Come on.
Bro. This wet green behind the ears is kicking out of a DDT, bro. Like we were talking about this, chef.
Oh no.
You guys remember Blueprint Matt Morgan? Super kick.
Not
Did you see her pictures on Instagram?
I did not. No way, this fucking clown. If he I'm
oh my god, yes. Coup de grace. Shades of Antonio Roca. Spanish fly. Oh, I thought Cedric was gonna be the number one. Oh yeah, Jake's something again. Cardiac kick.
No fucking way, bro. That sucked.
Oh, thank goodness. God. Thank goodness.
Woo! I really would have been pissed off at TNA. I like it. I'll give it a positive. I like the story they're trying to tell with the YouTuber trying to play underdog, but he should take the pin. Yes, have him take the pin. Yes.
Oh, destroy that lumbar. Yes.
Thank you. He took the pin. I'm so happy. That cutter he hit. That cutter he hit sucked. BDE, that cutter fucking sucked. You're not Javon Evans.
A future one. So that means that's gonna happen on the first night on television on AMC. You got to give something for the television show. I mean, you're gonna have the highest views to new people, new eyes. You gotta definitely have something. You telling me that they're gonna put on a bang of a match too, bro? What's going on, Tony? Yeah, last day for us.
Yep, last day on the playback.
I thought Jason Hodge was going to win because if Order 4 was all out there, I said, you know what? Jason's going to win this match. Something would have been in a good one. Yeah, why is he having a match with Eddie Edwards?
Probably the same thing it was with Santana and Callahan.
Okay.
That's what I'm comparing it as.
Good call. Good call. Good call. That's a great explanation there, Chris. Great explanation. Great explanation. The same. Same. I keep it all the same. No, as the playback. I think this whiteout. I think the stream is. I think it'll be off because SmackDown starts at 7. I have it scheduled for 7:45. I'm gonna try to come on and see if it's there. It's here. If it's not, it's not. But they're gonna be shut down.
No, yeah, they're shutting down at 6 o'clock. I wouldn't be surprised if they shut out. I'm gonna come on here at 6 o'clock just to see if it shuts down.
Where was this at? Okay. Damn, I missed a lot of these stuff. Man.
Yep.
And I just moved. I moved here a year before. This was a year. Yeah, I was already a year here. I don't know if we're able to go out to stream and talk before it shuts. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they won't allow anyone to go live and the stream. The website is there. You can see your stuff. Bro, even if it was in Universal Studio, they got a nice big crowd in there, bro.
They always have got a decent one when it was hot.
Oh, that's X-Pac.
Ha! Roman Reigns just broke the internet. He posted a picture with Jason Momoa.
Ah.
We're both filming a Street Fighter together.
Oh, okay. Akuma and where's Jason?
I think he's playing
Vega.
I think so. Is he not?
Oh, okay. I you might be right. I don't know. Find out.
Oh, yeah, he's playing Blanca. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh.
Yep, that's who he's playing.
I know. I mean, shit. That why out of all the places, Albuquerque, like really? I do know people want TNA there. That's other challengers. What?
What?
Why he does this? Yes. Yes, Tony.
Okay, and then Santana gets the winner.
Wait. I now I'm confused.
Yo, I think Frankie's confused. Oh!
Mira eso. Remember that. You remember that, Stacks. Remember.
That's realistic. I think any girl would have done that. All right, Ariana Grace finally showing some.
Some
yeah,
colonies.
showing
Some colonies.
something.
Oh. I mean, but then you're not changing the gimmick of Tony D'Angelo though. He's still keeping a mob boss, like he's doing it cool. He doesn't want that gimmick anymore. I don't think. That chef that meant. I don't think it's Tony D'Angelo. I think it's Stacks. I don't know. I'm having an open mind. I'm not trying to, but it kind of, all reports were like Tony D'Angelo wanted to change that character because he knows that if he goes to the main roster, yeah, like he's changing his character look. I don't know. I think so. I think Lennox is going to win the number one contender. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I guess they'll announce where New Year's Eve was going to be. It'll probably be in New York somewhere. Where? Oh, they're going to go to LA, opposite side of the fucking country, where the whole WWE is going to be on Brooklyn. That'll make sense. What's this deal with this Blair Brunson? He's just a big tub. What is this? What's the glazing on this guy?
He's an indie GCW guy. That's why they fucking love him.
He's one of those that wrestled that Matt Tremont clown.
I think so.
Ugh. Yeah, that's why it's not going to happen. They're going to try to stay together for the new year, like close by and vicinity wise. Or are they back in the theater, Madison Square Garden? No, that's too small. But Brooklyn it's right there. Madison Square Garden is right there. It's not. What is it? A half-hour train ride. It's not that far.
AEW territory. AEW is going to run that venue in like the same weekend. No.
No, the AEW will be long.
Oh, the weekend after. Okay.
They'll be gone from there already.
Hammerstein looks sick on AEW, so hopefully TNA runs it.
I think TNA will run UBS before they do Hammerstein and stuff.
They could do They're not going to do UBS. I'm talking about for an Impact. They're not going to do the Hammerstein, or they're not going to do the UBS for an Impact taping or an Impact show.
They could get it. No, they'll do it for major pay-per-view because they could get it for
pay-per-view. Yeah,
friends with like the
they can do Impact from the Hammerstein.
Is the Hammerstein owned by the Dolan Group? Chef, do you know that one? Because anything that Dolan Legecki, I think TNA has a great shot at using their venues. I don't think they have a chance to go there. That's why the theater of Madison Square Garden for TNA seems like a place where they could use. I never heard of them either. Oh. Nice. Backpack. Oh, you're in the middle of Ohio. One of the one is by West Virginia. Once in a blue moon. Okay.
They need to come to Philly. ECW Arena. I'm waiting. I'm there when TNA goes. They haven't been there forever.
You know what I think? Mm-hmm. I don't know if TNA will go to the ECW arena because of Tommy Dreamer's stupid pride.
They ran there the last time they were in Philly.
With TNA?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what they could do? The Westchester County Center. They've done it before. They did.
That's way
TNA
fucking
Impact
closer.
1000.
I would love that.
Where is that at? I never heard these arenas. You tell her talking. I mean, there's a college, they'll go because that's what they've been getting.
Are you near where WrestleCade was? Okay.
I mean, they're expanding new places like, they're going to New Mexico, Albuquerque. So that's the first time there for them.
Just come to Eastern Pennsylvania or Central Pennsylvania on there.
White House, the only thing that I think that they don't know if they'll go to the whole because they got OBW. So I don't know if they want to step on the toes of OBW a little bit, or even though TNA is big, but that'd be nice for you guys to get TNA up there. I mean, if they get the venues and get the big, they will go. But like you said, they want to have a good, they don't want to be stepping on toes from people that are companies that have their mainstay in there. Yeah, they moved their whole MLW moved their whole headquarters from New York. They took it out of New York right to South Carolina because it was the taxes and stuff. Smart. That was a smart move by MLW, moving out of New York. Because they're not going to Florida. I mean, even though Florida is big, but Jacksonville, they're not going to North Florida. It's taken care of Jacksonville by All Elite Wrestling. Central Florida, WWE territory. They're not going to go to South. That's CCW. That's Coastal Championship Wrestling. They got that shit locked down. It's hard. It's a tough one. There's a lot of independent that got a lot of lockdown. Maybe the tax reasons for South Carolina for a corporate. Maybe they got a lot of corporate breaks moving to South Carolina. I mean, you could have said Texas, but I don't know if which. Who? I don't know where those. I don't know those clowns. Yeah, you mentioned Circus. I know. I'm being funny.
Hey, Circus, that's what the Juggalos, Insane Clown Posse, and Vince Russo. That's the fucking Surface.
Where they're out of, by the way.
Blocked me because Jersey.
Oh, more clowns. So that's the main area of the clowns. Jersey.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, we seen that? Didn't we see a show with them?
Yeah, because Janai was on the card.
Yeah,
our friend was on the card.
Janai wrestled that. Yeah. She's our friend. She's our channel, a friend of the channel. Yes.
Friends with a couple
when she came back. When she came back from Japan, and she told us, she told us the story when she went to Japan for the excursion. They saw her. Actually, they saw her, and then she came back to the States, and MLW signed her.
No, yeah, she's really nice. She was cool.
I think it was Stardom. She went to do a tour in Stardom for a little bit, and then when she came back, yeah, because she had an exhibition match, an independent match with one of the ladies from Japan, and it went so well, and she was so impressive that she told the company, and the company offered her a couple tours, and she went back to Japan. She was telling us on our interview, and when she went to Japan and work out there, she got a contract from MLW, and then MLW opened the door for opened the door for MLW to win the featherweight title. And I forgot her. She's who's
she did Ring of Honor not that long ago. What happened?
Yeah, but she has one. She's we seen him. Oh, Chris, help me out, man.
Who's her what?
Her New Japan. She's part of that group. She was one of her mentors from New Japan. I don't know the Japanese wrestling.
I don't either.
I can't follow it because of the time difference. I just can't. I'm not gonna watch a tape. I have to watch it live. Oh, we got the Hardys. He likes wearing that goat shirt a lot. So basically, we're running almost a showdown. Oh, looking for your interview the other day. I didn't find it. They're on YouTube. Yeah, they're just we're interviewing Mike Santana and all that. Let me see. Hold on.
We've interviewed Mike Santana, Nick Nemeth, Frankie Kazarian, Santina Morella, Carlos Silva.
Janai Kai.
Janai, I mean, she's credible. Janai Kai. We were supposed to interview Matt.
We were supposed to.
We were supposed to interview Matt.
But his wife ran out of gas.
Oh, Kevin interviewed Frankie. Kevin interviewed Steve Macklin.
Steve Macklin.
Kevin interviewed Macklin. No, not Moose.
No, not yet. We're trying to get Moose and AJ Francis.
We were supposed to get Casey, but we ended up getting Carlos Silva.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine on me. Perfectly fine with me.
And also Nick Nemeth.
Yep, Nick Nemeth.
Here, click that video. That's for Nick Nemeth.
My favorite one. Oh, that's Steel Cage is dope.
My favorite interview has always been the Mike Santana.
That was mine. Yep.
And Carlos Silva was fun too. That was a fun interview with him. Oh, and also Santino. I also interviewed Santino Marella.
Yep, you interviewed Santino. I do not want to interview BDE.
Denise could do that.
Him and you saw that thing with him and Dax?
Yeah, we told yeah.
She's wearing TNA. Ashley's wearing a GCW hoodie or beanie.
Oh, the Righteous. Yeah, that's what it seemed like it.
Oh, I thought that dude on the right was Tommy Dreamer. For a glimpse, I thought that was Tommy.
How good did they wrestle though? I know. I know a lot about their stuff outside of the ring, but I don't ever see them wrestle. Are they a good wrestling group? I know their stuff outside.
I know the dude with the dreadlocks.
Vincent.
Yeah.
Heather says she loves them. I thought they were great in their last TNA run. Okay. I haven't seen them wrestle. They would have been perfect for Tatum and Paxley to go up against the Culling, but maybe this leads to Karrion Kross showing up. That'd be a great guy for TNA. They're getting go away heat, but they don't. Yeah, why are you here? What's my favorite interview for that I've done so far?
Mine's probably Santana.
Yeah, I actually had fun with Santino.
Yeah, Santino was cool. I saw you guys did a good job.
I had fun with Santino. We had fun. I had fun with Santino Marella. I would love to have him back.
Second, I enjoyed Nemeth. I enjoyed when I did Nemeth Silva. But Santano's number one. Because that's just a goal that we set, kind of like joking around at first. And then we actually got it. So that's probably why that's mine.
Oh yeah, you know what? At first, when I interviewed Frankie Kazarian, he was a little rigid. At first, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have a hard time. But man, we ended up being pals at the end of that interview.
Busted Open called was like fucking with him. We were trying to like belittle him.
They kind of put him in. Yeah, they kind of put him in a little grouchy mood before he came out with me. Yeah, that's true. But we had a good time even after we got off the stream air, recorded. We spent like about 10 minutes talking. It was cool with him. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. I like to interview the wrestlers and just have a conversation. Not a not a geeky crap. Just a conversation. Oh yeah, we ended on a good note, high note. And Santino to me was that's why I'm like I keep saying to me that was the hottest thing.
This guy charge this shit. Hold up.
What is this? What's going on, Mr. Denver?
What up, Chris Denver? Guy. What up, Chris Denver? How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, they get inspiration of the Hardys. Okay. Good promo by Dutch and Vincent. Wish them luck in their cage match. Okay. But we are many. That's why they're gonna bring more. I remember Elijah did something with them online. This could probably open the door for carrying Cross.
Elijah probably wrote these same fucking chords for them.
I guess. Main event already. Wow, this is quick. I'm telling you, when TNA cooks, it goes fast. Dani Luna looks like she's about to kick some ass. Oh, she looks like she's ready. She ready. They need heels.
I know they need heels. Yep, exactly.
That's pretty much.
Turning point. Yeah, this was a good one. I seen it back. I wasn't watching TNA at the time. I watched TNA in 2 years after, in like 2008. That's when I started watching it.
Nice.
I have Bound for Glory. I'm not gonna lie, I could do a whole video on my DVD collection, and it'd probably be like an hour long. Downstairs, I have all my childhood DVDs downstairs. I have like 5 crates. I have all of them. I have all the pay-per-view. Wow. I dude, because when I was a kid, like I loved DVD. Like I loved DVDs. I wasn't one of those people that it wasn't until middle school where I was actually watching the pay-per-views live. Like I could always, afford the pay-per-views. It was I'm a kid in elementary school on a Sunday night. My parents aren't letting me stay up. So that was buying all those DVDs was my way of keeping up with the pay-per-views and seeing what happened at the shows. Cause I would watch Raw, like whatever when I could, when my parents would let me. But that's how I would keep up with the pay-per-views and all that stuff. That's why I kind of know a lot, and I feel like if Peacock's getting rid of their library at the end of this month, so I honestly don't care where they don't have the streaming services because I have half those things on DVD. Like, yeah, DVD. The collecting those was like my childhood thing, collecting the wrestling DVDs. So I have a fuck.
I've got a lot of DVDs, but it's not wrestling. It's more Marvel movies and DC movies, Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't. What are some early TNA memories? I watched. Ironically, no, I don't have that, but I did. I heard about the Victory Road 2012 as a kid. I didn't know why like all that. I just know the match like was like short. I was like, oh, obviously, and I know now, but I remember that. I remember. No, I'm talking about Hardy and Sting. 2011, not 2012. Okay, got you. 2011.
So Dallas, Texas, another arena another city. There's no Puerto Rocks, no Hispanics. So for Mike Santana let's say he wins the title again, doesn't make sense.
Genesis is where they like to give championships way too late, and they did that with Joe Hendry. Should have gave it to him at Slam or Bound, and then they gave it to him at Genesis, and it was like, okay, but
Marco Duba. Who is it? Oh. He put himself in there, that son of a gun.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're going to have the Cobra. Nah. I'm going to take that Cobra and... Why? They're she's a single. Now they're going to keep a tag team? She's the world champion.
I thought BDE was going to be there again. I was going to say why.
Well, look, we're going to get the 3 cords.
Ugh.
Ooh, the steel cage.
Oh, yeah, baby. I know. I missed the old lockdown matches, bro. Hell yeah.
All right. TNA. Main event, dog collar. Yo, they're giving El Paso some good ones, though. If they give a dog collar a steel cage match, they're giving them a lot of good stuff here.
Oh, my God. Look at that whole top side. Where are they at?
El Paso.
El Paso.
All right, Dani. Luna llena. I think they had like 2,700 people there, close to 3,000. For that, it's bigger crowd than Orlando.
Oh, the arena looks bigger.
Yeah, it is. All right, here comes Indi Hartwell. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I don't see it. Yeah. Indi's going to have to go to another level that she's not comfortable in that brutality. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, wow. I saw Roman Reigns posted it. I thought that one girl in the crowd looked like that chick with the glasses that sits front row at the WWE shows.
It'd be.
Oh,
that was smart. There we go. There we go. I think that's the best one in recent history. Yes, MJF CM Punk. Absolutely.
Oh, that was fucking amazing.
People still talk. I think that made CM Punk, MJF there. That was a good one. It elevated him a lot after that.
That feud elevated him. That promo.
Oh, yeah.
the day before Thanksgiving 2021. I'll never forget what I will never Wasn't their face-to-face was in November. It was right before Thanksgiving. It was not in October. It was their Thanksgiving Wednesday, like they would always do. And that was fucking amazing. That elevated MJF's career.
Oh, they showed a picture of Cody Rhodes. He looks terrible as this movie like gonna be cheesy. The Street Fighter movie as Guile. Ugh.
So are him and Roman like rivals? Are their characters rivals in the show? No continuity. Okay. Okay, I see.
Oh, look, they got 50 cents. Is 50 cents?
That No, I disagree.
With what?
MJF, he was a hot name coming into the company, but Cody did not elevate MJF the way Punk did. Hell no. Hell no.
I don't know. I think it propelled him to take note. I don't think it elevated him fully, but it made you take note of MJF with Cody.
See, I feel that way that with Punk and him.
Because you know what took MJF to the next level, in my opinion, when MJF said that he did that meet and greet to meet Punk, and now remember that, if you recall, when he said that when he was a kid, he met Punk when he was a little CM Punk.
Hey, he has the picture.
Right, the picture. To me, I think that's what gave a lot of credibility to that feud, because it felt personable and real for MJF to really go after Punk. Yeah, you might be right.
It was that for me. It was that feud. It was that promo battle that they had right when basically MJF said the same shit Braun Breaker did, and where MJF said
yes.
MJF said, you straight edge, you look like a whatever. And then there was one more line that Braun Breaker said that MJF said as well. But that whole thing was amazing. And they followed up with the best match of that year, in my opinion.
No, I agree with you. Even I'm a big Braun Breaker guy, and that was a little bit, but
his delivery was great. Braun Breaker's delivery was great.
MJF, yeah, Braun put it in his own words. It wasn't rehearsed. He just used the bullet points.
Right. No, I loved Braun Breaker's delivery. I just took notice of that, but it was good. It was Braun Breaker's delivery was great. He needs to keep doing stuff like that. But I actually don't think he wins January 5th. I know a lot of people do. January 6th, whatever. I don't think he does. I think he loses, and I think he wins the Rumble.
Everyone thinks he might win the Rumble. No, they're in Saudi Arabia. It's fucking Sami Zayn.
If Sami Zayn wins the Rumble, bro, you're going to have another fucking failed WrestleMania. It's going to be another Jey Uso story. I don't want to see it. Have it be Braun if he's not the champion, and if he's the champion, I don't know, LA Knight.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, all this stuff, and I had it in my head, and now I'm trying to remember for WrestleMania what I think could be. Punk is winning. Punk is going to the Elimination Chamber. It's in Chicago. It writes itself. Punk in Chicago, Elimination Chamber.
That's why I don't think
it writes itself.
That's why I think Braun wins it. Punk wins the Elimination Chamber in Chicago. He goes on to fight whoever. If it's Cody or whoever, I don't know. I don't believe anybody when they say we're getting Cody and Roman 3. Why? For what? I think you have Punk win the Elimination Chamber. No, this is what you do. This is how I would do it. You had LA Knight feuding with these guys for the entire year, and he wasn't in the War Games match. You have Braun Breaker. This is fantasy booking. This is just how I would do it. You have Braun Breaker beat CM Punk on that first Raw in January, right? You have Braun Breaker go into WrestleMania as your World Heavyweight Champion. You have Cody still as your undisputed champion. You have LA Knight win the Rumble, have him go against Braun Breaker since they've been feuding the entire year this year, have him fight Braun Breaker at WrestleMania, and you have CM Punk win the Elimination Chamber and then go against Cody.
I kind of like it there. I kind of like where you're going with that.
That's how I would book it. That's how I think it makes the most sense. It's in CM Punk's hometown. Have him win it. He go against, like, come on. That's how I would do it. No Roman Reigns and Cody part 3. No Braun and Punk rematch from Monday Night Raw. No. Give us bigger. Give us something bigger. And that's Cody and Punk, in my opinion.
And then you got, if Rollins is healthy,
Punk.
A healthy Rollins against who?
See, if Rollins is back, that changes so much.
And also Jericho. It's official. He's going to be WWE already. It's official.
I don't see him being. I'm talking about your two your two big matches, your two main events right now.
No, I know that, but you gotta fill up the card. You know, you gotta have things.
What the fuck is Jericho gonna do on WrestleMania?
He's gotta wrestle somebody.
I would have to put a big.
It's gonna be on.
It ain't no fish. Let's be honest. We all have a brain. He's gonna be there.
Going back. Come on.
We know he's not gonna be there.
Yeah, he's not gonna be in AEW. He's gone. And Jericho and Styles at WrestleMania. Okay, I like where we're going there. That's why I put that out there.
Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah. So that's what I would do in terms of that. I think that makes.
I thought about the WrestleMania card. I had it in my head, and I totally blanked because, like, wait a minute, if Ron Breaker wins this, not this.
Like, I would call it the busted open if they ever talk about like shit like that. Like, that's what should be my rest. That's what I would make WrestleMania. People are gonna go, Dave. Well, I don't think LA Knight and Braun Breaker are, worthy of whatever. Bro, we literally have to sit. You, me. Since we both do this, had to cover and watch this shit, Braun Breaker, LA Knight for months and months and months, and you're gonna tell me that that's not gonna come on, right?
Because everybody all of a sudden they want to put Obafemi in Braun Breaker. That's years from now. That's about a year next year, not now, not in the near future. That's years from now, about a year.
Yeah. No, AJ Styles and Jericho fought at WrestleMania 32, Tony. Remember? Right? Was it WrestleMania? Was it one of the WrestleManias or near there? Right? Or was it Fastlane that year of WrestleMania 32? It was one of the PLEs. They had a match.
Yeah, I was thinking, damn, I'll come to me and I'll write it down because Oba and Cody is another mellow Cody. Yeah, that's
why they did have a match at WrestleMania. Yeah, that's right. See, this would be Jericho and AJ's second match at WrestleMania because I knew they had one at WrestleMania. Oba versus Cody is another Mello versus Cody, so not.
This Saturday, yeah. And then what think about the reports of Jericho is 55, he's gonna get clobbered by the young guys in WWE roster. So let him stay in AEW then. I mean, everybody hated him in AEW, so let that be WWE's problem. Everybody hated him there. I personally, to be honest with you, I would love him to have a TNA run. Everywhere he goes, he elevates the companies to get viewership. I would love Jericho in TNA. But he ain't gonna get. They're not gonna. They can't afford him, and he's gonna want that last hurrah to go on the sunset. WWE. I personally,
I don't understand why people hate Jericho so much. I'll be honest.
I don't get it either.
I think it's.
My wife wants to see him come back to WWE because I'll start watching WWE.
He doesn't have to wrestle every fucking day, but I mean, come on. Come on, John Cena just had a. If we're gonna talk about John Cena just had a whole year of retiring. Like, come on.
Jericho had a great WWE career.
Dude, it's not like he's like. It's not like he's like gonna like have a heart attack in the ring. Like, he's still good to go. Like, I don't. It's not like he's not like Ric Flair. He's not like built like Ric Flair. He literally put over Action Andretti.
That's true. It's up to it was the booker that didn't.
He literally put over Action Andretti.
Keep Action Andretti.
But he doesn't put anybody. When he buries the younger guys, come on.
Who else did Orange Cassidy? If he put Orange Cassidy, I'll be honest with you. He put Orange Cassidy over the map with that Mimosa match. Oh, damn. Who else Jericho had? I understand the Ocho, but I think they were trying to
I don't know. Look, I fucking hate this man. Okay. I hate this man. You want to talk about somebody that Jericho's put over and where he's at now?
Orange Cassidy.
No. Fuck Orange Cassidy. Eddie Kingston. You're going to tell me that feud, that match at Revolution between him and Eddie Kingston didn't get Eddie Kingston over. And before you say where's Eddie Kingston at now, having a freaking world title match yesterday. So that's Action Andretti. I'll give you that one. But my point is he has not buried younger talent. He's still in the world championship match. You ask, where is he at now? And I'm telling you, he's just wrestled for the world title yesterday. Did you really expect Eddie Kingston to win the match?
No, and he would have been a transitional champion for Samoa Joe.
Come on.
That would have been, and Eddie, and then Samoa Joe would have been a really look like a geek as a transition champion.
He was the main event.
That's a big thing.
He was the main event.
And not just a regular Dynamite. It's one of your television Dynamites. One of those specials. We might not. I don't. Eddie's not my cup of coffee. I don't like him.
I can't fucking stand the guy.
But he was in the main event in one of your big special televised Dynamite, which is something. There's something big on that. I mean, like it or not, you gotta give it credit. It's like JDC getting that main event and Final Resolution. We knew he wasn't going to be Frankie Kazarian, but he was in that main event situation. Oh, what a spine buster. Jericho is going to make higher ratings, and he doesn't even have to wrestle. His personality is – that's the problem. Jericho was sports entertaining, and the company didn't want to do sports entertaining where he's at, where he's leaving, which is fine. I understand that. Remember, that was the whole gimmick. Remember? Sports entertainment, wrestling. Remember that with Jericho? But if he wasn't if he wasn't your first world champion, I don't think AEW reaches the heights it was.
Dude, if he wasn't your first big signing, I don't think they get TV. I don't think they go on TNT.
That alone as well, and also getting that big step, launching pad. Because you're telling me if Hangman would have been your first world champion, will they be this successful as they are now?
Hell no. His first reign to me sucked.
You know that WWE is gonna Jericho. You know who Jericho is going to elevate WWE. Terry Guevara attached to the hit for 5 years. Swagger has gone goon nowhere. Proud and proud. LAX second fiddle to the second circle. But is that Jericho's fault or is that Tony Khan for not pushing them? Like LAX should have won the tag team titles. I mean, not proud and powerful should have won at least the tag team titles one time.
I mean, first off, that group was one of the hottest acts on the show when they were a thing.
One, two, Dani Luna won. Oh
wow!
Oh, Jericho versus Waller. I can see that. Yeah, Jericho. Yeah, credit. Yeah, reports that Jericho booked his own stuff. Yeah, I could give you that. I could see that. But was it him that booked his for himself, or did he book everyone?
He's not booking his group if he's not a part of it. Okay. He's not saying, "Hey, Tony, book Sammy like this and this, book like this and this." No.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I doubt it.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. None of us know the answer of really, but I'm assuming not. I don't think any. I don't really think. I don't know. I think if people had creative control, things would be a little bit more different, in my opinion. There are certain people you definitely could question. No doubt about that. But I do think things, would look a little bit different if most wrestlers had creative control.
But didn't Sammy Guevara win a title?
He was a TNT champion, but people like to forget that.
Okay, I didn't. Let's look at the Jack Swagger. I don't know what champion happened.
Actually.
Okay, I mean Jack Swagger. I could understand the Matt when he had Matt Menard.
Oh my God, Jack Swagger, fucking no, come on.
No, but when I mean when he did the second group after the Inner Circle, I don't think it went that well. The Jericho Appreciation.
Oh no, that shit sucked. I'll get if you want to talk shit about that, I give you that.
That wasn't good.
That was that. I give you that.
But he was trying to get the kids a run for his. He was trying to get them to another level. I could see that. I can see he was trying to get those kids to another level, Menard and the other one, and but they didn't. It didn't. Daniel Garcia didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere.
I agree.
Yeah, but he always surrounded himself with young guys to keep himself over. You thought it was for over though? I thought he was trying to mentor them. Right? Maybe we see it different. I thought he gets the young guys to get them over. Because did he mistreat any? I mean, other than I didn't like the Brian Keith and Big Bill.
That I agree with. Yeah, those two yeah, I agree. Those two he buried. He buried those two. I'll give you that. I'll give you guys that one. Yeah, but overall, I don't think his run in AEW was bad.
No, I think he had a good. He was solid for that company. He was good for that company. He was good. Daddy Magic is still now, regardless if he's not wrestling, whatever, he's still there working. Menard is off, I don't know where he's at, to be honest with you. Daniel Garcia, like him or not, he got a second contract with AEW, regardless of the fact that we see it. So they kind of see something in him. Ortiz is still in there with the company, so I don't know. And Luther, I didn't know that till today. Luther, the guy that goes with Tony Storm, Jericho got him a job in wrestling. Jericho's the reason why we have a Luther in AEW. He got him that job. So, I mean, Jericho's a funny cat that you got a lot of debate with. He has that stigma with Callie Ray. That allegations with Callie Ray. That's a bad stigma for him. But we'll see where he ends up. I mean, he's going to end up in the WWE. You didn't want him anymore. The company didn't. The only wrestling. He's passed. He's done. He's done everything he can. Let him go retire and off you go. Go for your 1 year and you're off you go. Yeah, with all that said. So with that said, guys, we're gonna say goodnight here. This is the last stream on our playback app. You're muted, buddy. You're muted. We want to unmute yourself to say a few words before we say goodbye. Say again. Yeah, we wanted a good one. Round Rumble, and this was a good dog collar match. Really good dog collar match. That was a real good one. Yeah, Chef, you were quiet. Talk to me about that dog collar match. I want to hear your thoughts. I was going to say that.
Represento